find that diamond anyway. So my tools keep on breaking away.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Redemption Season 3. I am your host, SevRoks, in case you didn't already know. And we're back here in our little starter home. We're going to keep going today. This is going to be my first time actually doing a solo recording for Season 3. So that's fantastic. All the episodes recorded thus far have been all like cooperative. Everyone's been in the same channel. So I really haven't had a chance to talk with you all lovely people, the audience, about what's going on this season, what we have planned, who all is on the server, and what things have been happening. So we're just gonna kind of like walk around, take a look at some things, you know, dress up our starter shack a little bit, and see what's going on. Gotcha. So this episode's actually being recorded about 2 weeks after the original one was made. So this server's been up for a little while. I haven't been posting videos. I've been busy with summer school, summer college courses. And I've also just been playing and enjoying the heck out of it. So today's going to be pretty much a server tour of what do we have so far. The Heart of the Sea. Isn't that one thing? That is Blaze Braven. Also, he is one of the people on the server. His lovely wife and 2 children are also on the server. We have a family dynamic going on this season, interestingly enough. But so, as I was saying, this episode is going to be going kind of over things we have going on so far. Basically, a little bit of a server tour, and you guys are all going to get a feel for what is happening in Rebuilding Redemption Season 3. And then I'll start recording more and showing some of the projects I'm working on, all that fun stuff. We'll get back to business as usual. So first and foremost, let me go ahead and throw my friendly mobs back on. I turned them off so it would be so surprising. I'm pretty sure my levels gave it away. I had 23 levels. So we'll start right back here with the origins. Let me get my hotbar fixed up really quick, and then we'll be good to resume as scheduled. Right, so here we are in the starter shack. This starter shack did not last me long at all. And so we have a sign dedicated to the starter shack of Sir Severus of Redemption. For those of you who were around in the first season or knew about it, the starter shack did remain intact during the first season. So the starter shack was always there. That was the storage room in Redemption Village. Fun little fact. So this is my house I've built. We have some markets on the town square here. I'll do a little brief overview, take a little walk around here, and then we will get into some more specifics. So, got our meeting board, we got our lovely little fountain here, we got, that is, Jen and Nim's starter house over there. This is, I'll just use their in-game names, Ruby Rose, I think, and, Hales Bales. That is their house. Mother-daughter combo. Adorable, right? We got some more shops. We'll take a look at those in a minute. We got our big old beautiful map. Also take a look at that. Another portal. All that fun jazz. There will be another episode coming out after this. And fun thing about the Nether episode will premiere right after this episode. That's our first adventure going to the Nether. But that took part about a week and a half ago. 2 weeks ago. So not too long after we started the server. So there's going to be some things that aren't there that are here now. Because that episode's older than this episode going up right now. So that's that. What else we got here? Little house for sale. We got some more stores over here. We got another little shop down there. We got a big old abandoned factory right here. What else is immediately around here? We'll take a little gander over here. We have big beautiful wall over there. That thing's massive. We'll get into that a little bit later. We got some quarries down there with a little tent. We have a beautiful pixel art turtle, which is also going to be a turtle farm, if I'm not mistaken, over there. We have Blaze Braven's house right here. And his son's house, Sonic Wolf, right over there in that little shack. So, that's a little bit of an overview of what we have so far. And to give you guys more of an in-depth look at what we've done so far. But first, I'll talk about the things we've accomplished on the server. We obviously have diamonds, we have enchanters, we have a grinder, that I tried to keep private for a little while. That didn't work. We have not gone to the end. That's going to be his own special adventure. We have not found a mansion yet. That has also been its own special adventure, though we do have the map. So we haven't found the stronghold yet. All that will be recorded, of course, and posted. We have not fought the Wither. There is a beacon that's not here anymore. But that was basically Nimish being a scumbag and basically grinding a Wither himself in the roof of the Nether. No one really wanted him to, besides himself. So he was doing that with a project to help Jen, which will not be shown because it's not revealed yet. But anyway, it was for mining purposes. Not a big deal. It wasn't really a big fight. So we'll do a proper Nether fight with everyone. No, basically, farming of the Wither. We'll do a big old one with potions and all that fun stuff on the server now. I know, as you guys saw in the first few episodes, that the server did start on hardcore mode. It is no longer on hardcore mode. We have some people who are not the best of the game. As far as their skill level is concerned, they're still working on it. Oh, he actually got his shop organized. This is Sonic Wolf's shop. He's 7. It's adorable, I know, right? Anyway, I helped build that, but that's besides the point. As I was saying, so we'll have a proper fight there, but we're not quite ready. I think that's what I was saying. I don't know. But anyway, let's get started, shall we? We'll kind of start with my house and I guess work our way around. We have a lot of fun things planned for the season. For the world as a whole, this map's gonna be around for a long time. We're gonna bring a lot more people on the server. Old RR members, if you guys are around or watching this and you want to join, hit me up. We want more people. Also, I know a lot of people have matured in the time that the original season was around, because they kind of shut down because of immature differences and such, which I fully admit to. So, I'm sure we'll get some going. Wank Nasty's on the server, of course. He's back. He hasn't played much. He's been busy with school. Know the struggle, bud. But Wank Nasty is back. The co-founder, essentially, of Redemption City. So, let's get a start on here with my house. This is inspired by a house I saw driving through downtown Los Angeles. That's where I live now. So let's take a look inside. Nice little outside. Nothing too crazy. Oh, got a doorbell. Server lag. Nothing really too crazy going on. It's nice. It's cozy. It's fitting. You know, we got a nice little foyer here. We got our stairs up. We have a bathroom. There's not really much in here. We got our living room / family room. We got a little desk over here, the painting. We got all my dogs, Bohemius and Salad, which were named by Nimish. And we have Rudolph, who's going to be, spoiler alert, he's going to be important much later on. We got some bookshelves, all that fun jazz. A little cactus plant, I love those. We got our kitchen here, of course. Cake, my signature. Everybody remember the Room of Lies from Season 1? Yep. The Room of Lies. That was classic. Got some kelp cooking. We got all of our various foods in here. So we got our brewing station, which I don't really use much at all. I made some splash poison because I felt like it. But actually, what we're gonna do real quick is might as well be productive while we're here. I was gonna make some blocks of dried kelp, because that's a thing. Interestingly enough, I did not know this was a thing until I saw it on the wiki, and now I know there's blocks of dried kelp. So, that's fun. And we're going to throw this in here, and here, and here. So we got a good supply of food, which is important, because I'll talk about that in a minute. Can we come up here? We got the main sleeping room, bedroom, big single floor. I was lazy. I didn't feel like making multiple rooms. Patrina and Petrie, which are aptly named by my sister. They're my parrots, adorable. We have Albus. Story about Albus. On my college I go to, there is a cat in that campus that loves me and I love him, even though I haven't seen him in a while. And he's a beautiful tabby cat that I named Albus. And so I have Albus in Minecraft now. I do have a lot of things. Interestingly enough, I'm always known for building right off the gate in all these servers and such. And I don't really do a whole lot of resource gathering. So with this season, I kind of took a little bit of a different approach. I didn't build as much as some people have, but I also haven't built the least, certainly. I built a lot of infrastructure for the city. I actually have a lot of resources this time around, so let's take a look. For those of you who might remember, in the Season 1 my max level box was like 23 blocks of diamonds, which the reason it never really went up is because part of the reason the server shut down, because I realized Darth Crazy 743, whatever the heck his name was stealing from me. So that's part of the reason the original season shut down. And that went up in smoke. But, you know, things happen. We've moved on, obviously. But, so I have a really quite decent supply of resources thus far. I'm certainly not hurting, which is a first. And all this gold's beautiful because gold is our server currency. So, whoo, that's useful. This is fun. I was looking for a mesa. I found a desert temple that had one of these in it. Enchanted golden apple, the notch apple. For those of you who remember season 1, so many season 1 references. I had one of these as well, but I crafted it, I believe, before they made it where you couldn't craft them anymore. And I ate that for the wither fight. So, I don't know if I'll eat this for the wither fight. I don't know if I will. I think I might keep that around for a little bit longer. Make a shrine of it, because it's the only one that's been found in the server. So far, I'm the only one to find one of these. And I think they are extremely rare. I think I just got really, really lucky. Whole mess of enchanted books. I got my little enchanting table here. I got some diamond armor. This is basically the workings of the Juggernaut suit, which I'll be remaking. Beautiful little balcony here with a nice little overlook of the Turtle Island. And some other things, my farms around, all that fun stuff. Jukebox, I have 2 records. The only person that has some records. A lot of saddles, a lot of horse armor, a lot of name tags, a lot of golden apples, some maps, leads, Heart of the Sea, all that fun stuff. Here are some of the best things you can get, the best fishing rods you can actually make and get. I call them the Angler's Caster. I have 1 and 2 because they're exactly the same. I made these, by the way. Unbreaking 3, Lure 3, Heart of the Sea, Luck of the Sea 3, and Mending. That is the supreme. It's the best you can get. A bunch of other random supplies in here, Unbreaking Pickaxe, so that sort of stuff. Some other fishing rods I want to combine. That kind of cool stuff. So, take a look up top here. Not really too much, just some extra storage. You know, we got redstone, cobble, wood. I haven't labeled it. I know where it all is at, so not too big of a deal. We got a lot of gunpowder though. I don't even have a grinder yet. You guys remember the Ethiopian Spire? It's a fun one. I will be remaking them more or less. So that does it for my house. Nothing too crazy. We'll take a look at the backyard here real quick. I got a little fish pond with some tropical fish. Very nice, very pretty. There's a drown over there. I'm gonna wreck him. Oh, come on. Come on now. Come on now. Oh my gosh. I can't aim. There we go. He didn't have a trident, so I'm not even gonna go over there. Little dock, some farms, nice little landscaping. Nothing too crazy. So, we will go around and take a look at what's left. First and foremost, we got a mailbox. Very nice. Oh, he left. Let's sleep real quick, so we don't rudely interrupted by creepers, because the server is on hard for the mobs. So, a lot of people have been dying. We do have the death counter still on. I've died twice. Rest in pepperoni. One time was I got decked by a creeper. The other time was I actually drowned because the server lagged and lagged me back into water. Fun one. We have markets. As I said, gold is the currency on the server, so we do active purchasing and such. This is my fairly local farms, which is back from season 2, actually. That was never really a thing. I never really recorded much on it. Fresh meats and produce. It's my little grocery market. I will make a full-scale grocery store at some point, but reasonable prices for some good amount of food. Soups. We got some cakes. Leather for sale. Well, that's been selling like hotcakes. Steak and leather. People love their beef, I swear. They love killing cows. I keep having to kill all my cows. Whole lots of different varieties of fruits and veggies. And we also have a receipt book here. So we can see that a lot of people have bought some cool stuff. So, a lot of purchases has been very nice. I've been very profitable and very grateful for people's patronage. And there is Nim. So I'm just going to let him know that I am recording. So he doesn't bother me. We have a town message board, looting book, the Huntsman, bows, armor, arrows now open. Get to that in a bit. Oh, hello, Mr. Creeper. Goodbye, Mr. Creeper. Oh, he died yet. Oh, probably should show you guys. Cave Conqueror. Nothing too crazy, but pretty nice. Work of the Gulag. Almost about to break. Diamond Axe, and then Diamond Shovel, and then this, the Horizon's Menace, which is not done. I have to add more enchantments to it. Power 5, Punch 2, Unbreaking 3, Infinity. I love naming my items. So this is Nim and Jen's first house. Not much to it. They still have stuff in here, though. Like, useful stuff. I don't know why it's still in here, but oh well. It is theirs to take, not mine. So, let's go ahead and take a look at Ruby and Hale's house. They have their little shop here. This is Luck of the Sea Shack. They sell stuff they get from the sea. Overpriced. But other than that, they have like different like raw fish and stuff where you can go for cats. All sorts of cool things to buy there. They get that from fishing. They have a mailbox. They have a diamond sword. Grumble. Take a look in their house here. For sale. All that stuff they're going to probably sell. Very cool. Archery. Oh my gosh. Oh. They've been, wow. They've been working on getting some cool bows. Alright. I'm totally not just like looking about here. Project chest. Oh, that's for oh, that's so smart. That's for building supplies for projects. That's genius. What's in here? They have a basement? Oh, yes. This is to their dock. That's what this is for. Anyway. Here's their house. Here's their backyard. They have some horse pens because Ruby Rose is obsessed with horses. They have their bedrooms, a whole army of dogs, and for some reason a prized melon. Not sure why. And then we also have a lot more puppers that are named after Disney princesses, which is awesome. There's my favorite, Princess Jasmine, because my girlfriend looks just like Jasmine. So, anyway, that's their house. We'll take over. You can look at Nimish's alchemy. This is his little potion pop-up. Nothing too crazy here. Pretty straightforward. He's got an ender chest in his, which is nice. Basically just selling some potions at reasonable prices. Free samples. Seems like everyone's used them. We'll take a look here at the redemption. Actually, we'll come back to this at the end. We'll come back to that at a later episode. You guys will see that in the Nether episode, as well as episode following that. A little bit of a reveal there. This is a house that Nim built, besides because he wanted to fill in more space. Not bad at all. We'll take a look over here at, what's this one's called? Med's Wrath and Beyond. It's basically his cafe. This is Nim's cafe. Nimish's cafe, where he sells all sorts of other potions that he couldn't fit in his shop. So, got a whole lot of cool stuff in here. I know I need to make a bunch of purchases. I have not yet, though. I will have to get on that now, won't I? Here is the Huntsman, which I love the look of because it's mine. The Huntsman here sells bows, armor, arrows, that sort of thing. We'll sell specialized arrows whenever we go to the end to get the Dragon's Breath. All sorts of different cool items. We'll look here, we got Stumbler's Shoes. They're all named, of course. We have Fire from Above bows, the Apprentice Bow, the Master Recurve, the Journeyman's Constant, the Longbow series. All sorts of different cool bows. Different sets of armors for different prices based on their enchantments. It's like a skirmisher's jacket. All sorts of cool things for sale in here. I don't believe anything's been sold yet, but they're acquired items, you could say. So, that's not something people are going to need all the time, like food. Welcome to Old Town Redemption. We'll also get to that in just a bit, but let's continue touring, shall we? Here is Old Town Oddities. This is Sonic Wolf's shop, where he just sells all sorts of cool random things. He's selling food. Alright then. Misc Fun. $1 per slot. He repriced his items, which is nice. Oh no. There was something that I wanted in here. Where did it go? There was a specific item I wanted in here. Someone must have bought it. I forgot what it was, though. I think it was a bow. It was something. Oh, no. Oh, well. That's annoying. I'll have to ask around about it. My farm's over there. We'll take a look at Blaze Braven's place real quick here. Nice little bridge over that Sonic Wolf made. Pop inside. He likes turtles. which you're going to quickly find out. That's his turtle island over there we saw. So he's got a lot of turtles. A whole bunch of chests. Nothing really too complex going on here. Just a nice little starter house. And he's got... We have found a warm ocean, by the way. I did find a warm ocean, so that's very cool. There were fish in here. Oh, yep, there they are. There's some fishies floating about, so... I like these big glass... You know what this reminds me of? I love this house for a reason. Let me tell you why. It reminds me of old school Minecraft when there's very few blocks to use and people will just line their houses with torches, put massive pane windows in. This is so nostalgic for me. I absolutely love it. I freaking adore it. So, let's take a look over here. And this is Sonic Wolf's house. Nice and humble. Pretty cute. We got the wall over there, which we'll talk about in a minute. Not really going to show this episode, but we'll talk about it, certainly. The quarries over here are nothing that fancy. We'll take a brief look. Nothing too crazy as of yet. We've got two twin quarries that go down. City property, Oblivion quarry. Skyrim reference, like many things in this server. Just resources. I need to grab this. Whoa, I lost a lot of wood. Emptied of cobble for that and beyond. So we'll talk about that in just a second after we're done with the buildings. And then we'll talk about the future of the city and what the city actually is. So take a gander over to this monstrosity over here at this massive thing that now looks like it got hit by a nuke. Vote Jen for president. We don't actually have currently a government, but people are saying to vote for them for things that don't exist. So that's fun. This is Nimish's abandoned factory. His kind of his real starter base. We got he's got a beautiful organization system over here. What's he got here? He's got some enchanted fishing rods, luck at the sea, and what else he's got? Mending. Nothing too crazy. So yeah, he's got some nice little things around here. He's got just language. He's got opening here. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but storage system, very, very nice, automated, very cool. Upstairs we got his nether farm, his netherwart farm. We have his automated potion maker, obviously for his potion stores. Auto cactus farm. What else we got up top? I don't think there's really anything else up top here. Auto farm, which is a scumbag move, and we also have a little farm upstairs. So a very cool build, though. A very cool build. I really like the structure of it. It's a nice little old abandoned factory. It reminds me of Chernobyl, which was definitely what he was going for. This is his concrete maker over here. And then over here, we also have Jen's little temple ruins she made. This will be featured in a whole nother episode because it's very, very cool. What there is, I kind of got a sneak peek, so we'll take a look at that in another episode, another time. Over here, we have Old Town Skeleton Grinder, designed and made by me. So let's take a look. Nothing crazy at all. It is basically just standard skeleton grinder that I had to revamp a little bit using some of the new water physics. And also make a big distribution pad so we got more skeletons when you were waiting. So, in here is my own little private room for all my armor and bows that I make and gather from here for the Huntsman. Nothing that crazy, although people seem to love this. Check this out. Yeah, people love how fast it goes. That is using soul sand and some of the new water features that we have going on. So, over here we have Speed Freak's Place, who has joined us in previous seasons as well. Season 2. And he was around. He doesn't play as much because he works and he only is able to get on weekends, but he's still a lovely contribution to the server nonetheless. He's working on a cool fortress here, sort of thing. But he's got a lot of land to clear out still. There's another part of wall over there. You can see the other wall over there. There's some more right there. Ooh. What's with all these walls? And no, I'm not a Trump supporter. I would rather die. Anyway, probably should not get political. That's besides that. Let's just say I'm not trying to keep the Mexicans out. There we go. That's not what I'm trying to do here. We are building a wall for homage to be paid. So that's Speed's Place. Nothing too crazy at the moment. There are some other builds on the server within the city limits, but they are not going to be showcased yet. That'll be a little special video because they're on the grander side of things. So I'd like to have the people who made them come on the video and explain what exactly they made and showcase it to the world. So let's head back into Old Town Redemption, and on the way we'll talk about what Old Town Redemption is. So in many towns and cities and places, you have Old Town, in real life, of course, and that's where like the city roots were. That's where the city and the town originally started. The town I grew up in had Old Town Los Angeles. Old Town Los Angeles, I know that's definitely a thing. Kind of where the city started, the roots. And that is the origin of Old Town Redemption, which is the Old Town part of Redemption City. This was hinted a little bit at the first few episodes, but I'll break it down. I kind of have told the story over the years, but it remains the same. Many years ago, back 2011-ish, Wank Nasty and I were playing on these public PvP servers. You know, the massive ones that really didn't have any rules. It was just free-for-all PvP. And we were adventuring for a place to build a house. And we found this plains, and we found the city. Now, the city was the biggest and most insane city you've ever seen in Minecraft. We were there for 2 weeks before we stopped playing and the server shut down. In that massive city that dozens upon dozens of people had worked together to build. We were there in that ruined city because there had been a war and the city was in ruins. We had been there for 2 weeks and we never saw the entirety of the city. That's how big it was. And the idea behind Rebuilding Redemption, the whole point of the series, was for us to make our own server, invite our friends on, and for us to rebuild that city. Because when we found the city, it was in ruins, and it was originally called Trade City, and we wanted to redeem that city and return it to its former glory. And thus we called it Redemption. Its rebirth name. And that's where the idea of Rebuilding Redemption came from. That was the idea behind the original world. That's the reason we ever even started our own server, and why I even made our own server. That was the idea behind this first season, but it never actually happened. We just kind of all used it as an excuse to go off and play Minecraft. Well, this time, it's finally happening. The whole server is banding together. We are all building within the walls, and we are finally, at last, rebuilding Redemption. So, this is a map of Redemption City southern half. Now, as you can see here, we have some walls. There's a wall right there, some walls up there, and a wall right here. Now, the walls around the city are by no means finished. And at some point, I actually intend on raising the height of them. But the walls around the city are the city limits, and they can always be expanded. But Trade City was a massive coming together of people to create this big and impressive city, and they all lived together in harmony until there was apparently an internal war, destroyed the city. So, that is our goal with Redemption City. And as you can see down here, it says Old Town Redemption. And there was a sign up there that said Downtown Redemption, where it's supposed to be. But it's not there at the moment. It should be like right around there. But you see kind of an outline for a wall that actually gets extended further. So that wall actually is more far away. But basically, the general plan is it goes around this peninsula. It goes up, 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 over, and then down. So, a lot of room to work with. We're going to condense a lot of really cool things. Can have all sorts of different areas for people to build stuff. It's completely rule-free, besides, you know, basic don't PvP, don't grief, that kind of stuff. No stealing. Be respectful of people's builds. But people can build wherever they want. Build whatever they want. It's not strict. It's very loose. It's all because based off of what the original Redemption City was all about. Trade City. So, that's the plan. And that's what we're going to be doing this season on Rebuilding Redemption. We're actually going to be rebuilding Redemption, ironically enough. So, that is going to do... I say so a lot. I need to not do that next episode. But that is going to be it for this episode of Rebuilding Redemption. I thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of a server tour. The next episode will be the Nether episode, and then we'll go from there and we'll do some other cool stuff. And we'll start working on projects and getting really into the spirit of how I did the first season of Rebuilding Redemption. So, once again, thank you all so very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this season this far. I certainly know I am. A lot more fun content to come. And I hope you guys have a good one. And it's only fitting that we close off where we started. And the starter shack of Sir Severus. Have a good one, everybody. I'll see you on the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.